Okay, it's 9:31. I'm outside currently looking for my dog. He ran into the bush and he started looking after something, but I couldn't find him anywhere. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Is someone out there? Who the hello? What the fuck? Yo, who's out there? What the fuck is that? Yo, what the fuck? Who is that? I'm making a video. Oh my god! Fuck!
Hey guys, it's me, Progress, or to some people, I'm that guy who makes videos on people that you like, and then you go and leave me a comment down below telling me how much you hate me before you've even finished watching my video. Now today we've got a very special video, and it's on a guy that, you know, he's not too big, he's a pretty average, you know, a good size. But yeah, so this is gonna be about Inabber TV. So, he's at about 100k subscribers, and, you know, he's been doing his thing. He was rolling a little bit. He got a bunch of, like, you know, people shouting him out, like, a little bit on Twitter saying, hey, go and subscribe to him. He's near 100k, and then he hit it. So, yeah, good job to him. But if he was a good person, or I thought he made good videos, I wouldn't have put this in a severe schooling, but that's why today's special. Now, I don't have many positive things to say about Inabber, but you know what is positive? Positive Inc., a small clothing brand based out of Europe. They only have one t-shirt right now, and it's in limited stock, but it comes in multiple colors. And they also have a black pap cap, too. All their stuff is extremely well designed and is super comfortable, so head over to positiveincorporated.bigcartel.com. And don't forget to use code PROGRESS for 10% off any purchase. Click the link in the description below to go to their site now. Just want to get something out of the way first, is that I actually did know Inabber. Him and I were friends, and if you actually go back and look at this video...
I don't have any friends or know any other YouTubers that are actually getting unsub from people.
From March of last year, you'll be able to see that he actually calls me his friend, and as you can see, he shows my old YouTube profile picture and my old name. So, him and I were pretty close. Plus, he's told me time after time again that my criticisms do mean a lot to him, so let's see if he keeps up with that. Now, obviously, we gotta start strong here, okay, guys? This is commentary, alright? You can't just go in weak. We gotta hit hard, okay? We're gonna start off strong.
Somewhat outlandish, they say. You say we're cut from the same cloth, but I guess you fabricate, eh?
I'm here to level out the playing field, okay? I want you to think of me and Inabber as being on the same field here, because a lot of people complain saying that, oh, they think I'm too edgy, or they think I'm too blah blah blah, whatever you want to call me, and they're like, oh, Inabber is he's this sweet angel from Jesus, he would never do anything bad. But if you look at these screenshots here, you'll be able to see, yeah, I mean, he's not that sweet guy. These are from a friend of mine who I will not name, as he's actually asked to not be named. But yeah, that's his old profile picture from last year when he was 20 years old. This is in no way to show that me saying like, oh, he's racist. Look at how bad this guy is. No, I'm not doing that at all. I don't care about that. The only thing that I want to do from this is to show you that yes, he's got this edgy shit that he does too. His age doesn't really matter a whole lot in this, other than for me to just say you can't excuse him like being like, oh, he was young and like 14 to 15 years old when he said those things. It's like, no, okay, when you're 20 years old, your humor has been established over time. So when he said those things last year, that wasn't just something that came out of nowhere, that was what he was like. And obviously, have no clue if he does anything like that now. Don't really care if he does, because like I said, this is just for me to show you that he was like this, and he could have changed, but if he did change, like I said, because it was a developed humor, odds are it was because he was told, or, you know, kind of pushed a little bit by other people to say, hey, you'll be able to get interaction and stuff on your content bigger if you offend less people. It'll give you a broader audience if you just kind of, you know, tame it down a bit, so just shh.
Somewhat outlandish, they say. You say we're cut from the same cloth, but I guess you fabricate, eh?
Once again, leading off from Inabber not being this amazing person or this angel, you know, that he tries to make you believe, he's really not this super dude. This is something that he actually tried to do to me that was similar to what Alex did if you went back and watched my second Alex video, except in a way, Inabber did it worse. To strip it down for you guys to the bare bones, Alex tried calling me a pedophile for no rhyme or reason, tried to threaten me with it for some fucking reason. He ended up obviously apologizing, if you could even call it that. But yeah, so that situation for the most part was dealt with. But with this, instead, Inabber has actually been making these jokes trying to call me a pedophile pedophile for like over a year at this point. And yeah, no, so back in 2017, this was in May of last year, he apologized and said that he basically didn't want to be involved with anything. Anything he said was just a joke. He didn't want people actually thinking I was a pedophile. He didn't want any part of that. But guess what he decided to post in February of this year? He thought it'd be really cool to publicly post a screenshot that was of me making a joke about him, but instead he put the caption like this: "Nonce defends nonce with a changed name, in brackets, surplus," which, as I said, was my old name. If you try and tell me he was joking around by doing that, you're a moron.
Surplus is a pedo. Surplus is a pedo. La 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 la. Allegedly. Allegedly. Not allegedly. He's a fucking pedo.
If you can't tell already, this was actually a stream off of Inabber's channel a little while back, but I don't understand why he's saying allegedly, as if that makes the situation better. I've never been legally charged or fined as being a pedophile, because I'm not one. So to even add that on as if it helps, it doesn't, because it actually continues the thought process of other people thinking maybe I am, because he's saying I'm allegedly one. But yeah, basically I just want to say, fuck you, Frazier, okay? I mean, I thought, honestly, after being a joke for as long as you have been, you maybe could take one.
Somewhat outlandish, they say. You say we're cut from the same cloth, but I guess you fabricate, eh?
Now, this is pretty scummy. I'm not saying that aside from this point right now, that Inabber has actually hired or used other people to help him do research in any other way, aside from this, which he did exactly that. And according to one of the people on his team, there was actually quite a few people involved, yet for some reason, only one person is credited in the description for the video. That's right, not even in the video, just in the description. I was actually given these screenshots, and I will just put them on screen so you guys can, you know, see them. I'm not gonna explain what they are. I'm just gonna give you the rundown of what matters the most out of them. You can pause if you want to see what's on screen now. Basically, it's just a big fight about who deserves credit, because Frazier actually forgot to even credit one of the main people who was involved with the project. He ended up, I guess, doing a live stream where he, like, thanked people, which is apparently his version of giving credit. Makes no fucking sense. But the most important one is from Inabber right here. Look here where he said that he thanked a person named Leslie for sending him the original clip. I was confused, so I went and confirmed with who Leslie was actually supposed to be. And it's actually this girl right here. Her name is @itsCaptainBunny on Twitter, and she's one of Frazier's admins. Yet for some reason, that's not who's credited in the description of the video. Yet he's saying they gave him the original clip. So I ended up going to Leslie on Twitter and actually trying to ask her, saying, like, what was it that Frazier meant by that she gave him the original clip? And it turns out that that meant that she was the one who gave him the original clip that made him want to make this video. No credit. A thanks in a live stream? That doesn't count. She's the reason the video's made. And Inabber, you don't pay your mods already. Like, your mods and admins don't make money. It's a volunteer position. But when you go and research for somebody, that has nothing to do with their job as a mod or admin. They should be credited or paid for their work. You made money on that video. It had 5 mid-rolls. 5, okay? You made money from that. 375,000 views and no credit. Are you serious? Also, through those messages, I found you freaking out that people are asking for credit on things. Like, what is your problem? You look at my old severe schooling video. I credited people and put links in the description for anybody who even gave me a general idea for it. That's what you do when you're a good human. And I don't make shit from my videos. You're somebody who's 375,000 views, 5 mid-rolls. You're telling me that you shouldn't credit those people? You wouldn't have the video content that you had. The video wouldn't have even been made if these people didn't give you this shit. Credit them or give them fucking money. You're stupid. Hello, my name is Officer Biffbaja. The X is silent, and my job is looking for what most people would consider the strange and unusual. Recently, I was alerted of an occurrence that took place last Wednesday at approximately 9:45 p.m. And inside of this file case, we got some pretty useful information. Here we have the documentation of someone known as Inabber TV. Basically, there was an incident. It shows here that there was the physical harm of a young male who was about 20 years old looking for his dog. He has encountered what he is said to be a young male wearing an orange jumper and what appeared to be old man glasses. Also, he had a potential weapon. This is at least our speculation, but the item was soy milk. The witness claims he doesn't actually remember a whole lot from the event other than the fact that he was grabbed and then moments after went unconscious and then he woke up covered in soy milk. This man's still on the loose, but I have a good feeling I'm gonna catch him. Unfortunately, as an investigator, I don't have a lot to protect myself with in case this does come to being a physical harm situation other than my own 2 fists, my determination, and this Glock. Alright, so we're out here. It's approximately 9 p.m. at night again. We looked to see if he would strike, and so far no luck. Wait, what's that? I don't know where he's gone. Wait, I think I see him. Holy fuck. Alright, well, we finally got him, and yeah, we don't have to deal with pieces of shit like this on the streets anymore, so I hope this shit doesn't happen again. It's getting really old, man. Don't fuck with me.
We're cut from the same cloth, but I guess you fabricate, eh?
Alright, now we're gonna tone it down a little bit since things were getting a little tense. We're gonna bring it down. Kind of. Now I just want to kind of meme on Frazier a little bit because I feel like, you know, we've been going in on him for some serious stuff. Now I just want to make fun of him for places where he's an actual idiot. Here we go on Twitter on September 8th of this year. He said, "Social media has made me much more of a toxic person than I used to be. Going to try and use it less and less. Honestly, does not do much good at all. I'm not gonna stop tweeting, don't worry. I'm just gonna tweet more happy and meme shit. I'm not talking about politics or anything anymore as it depresses me. Just memes and shit from now, haha." Then literally the next day, which is September 9th, he fucking quote tweets something that's political. And then 2 days later, once again, he quote tweets something that is political based on Jim Carrey talking about socialism. Oh, but don't worry, his stupidity doesn't stop there. Boom, so here you go, we got this little tweet, you know, about swimming hedgehogs and stuff like that. One of them's in the background, you know, kind of flopping around because it's young and it's trying to learn how to swim. And then boom, we have a quote tweet from Frazier. "This is fucked up, man. Hedgehogs hate water. They're trying to escape. But if you do a 5-second Google search, oh, hedgehogs actually like water. Well, aren't you fucking stupid?" Maybe you just got your knowledge, though, from the Sonic games. That might be understandable as to why you thought they didn't like it. Oh, and here we go. This time we got a full-on contradiction. We're gonna go right to an interview that he did on someone else's channel, and where he actually ended up saying this.
I also unfollowed a lot, and now people watching this, I mean, certain people may, like, know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of, like, country community drama, and I don't want to be a part of that anymore. Now people may say, like, what you do videos related to YouTube drama. I always say that's a bit different because YouTube drama is something, I mean, it is, a lot of it is childish, but when I'm seeing commentary community drama, it's more to do with my friends and stuff. So an example of when I've done a drama related video and it's been to do with kind of a friend was Chubbs, and I hated that situation. So I just really, as like contradictory as it sounds, I don't directly like being involved in drama. So when I see my friends all arguing with each other and having drama with each other, or just people I know, I really, I don't have the time for it, sort of thing.
But now he's on Twitter talking about, well, personal YouTube drama in the commentary community. How sweet is that? You are a fucking moron.
Somewhat outlandish, they say. You say we're cut from the same cloth, but I guess you fabricate, eh?
Inabber, I'm gonna be real with you here. You got your own team who works with you who is literally telling me that they are not against the making of this video. That's gotta tell you that there's things that need to be changed. It really doesn't help when they're telling me that you sometimes lash out at them because you get upset. Doesn't look too good, bud. Some of these guys have been telling me all about how Inabber acts and that he lashes out at mods and admins sometimes and just generally what he's like, and it's not good. The way you treat your mods, I've heard, is not exactly the greatest all the time. To speak a little bit on something that happened with one of your mods that I feel at least should be something that went public about how you treated this situation, was one of your mods was just, you know, doing their thing, like, you know, cleaning out your live stream and stuff, and then a person started calling them a whore and a slut and just a fucking bunch of bad names, and instead of helping and, you know, shutting down the person and getting rid of them, you apparently just sat back and did absolutely nothing. And this is from your own team. This isn't just from a random person. All the names are going to stay completely non-existent. I'm not going to release any of those at all, but it's not good when you have a mod being called a whore and you do nothing about it. It doesn't help your character when the people around you who are close to you in this way and actually do this shit for free for you, they are getting hurt because you're not doing enough.
Somewhat outlandish, they say. You say we're cut from the same cloth, but I guess you fabricate, eh?
Okay, I know I've said a ton of shit about this dude, because obviously that's what this video is supposed to be about. Now that we're gonna get into his content, I'd honestly have to say, this part was one of the hardest things to deal with out of all of your fucking stupid shit. But yeah, so his videos are either rushed as fuck, or he's got like a secret editor or something that he's not telling us about, because I was watching one of his live streams and he straight out said this.
You feeling better? I'm feeling much better, in fact. We won't have a video out tomorrow, but we'll have a video out the day after, I promise. I'm not sure what it's on yet, but we'll get one out, you know. I'm not sure what it's on yet. I'm not sure what it's on yet. We won't have a video out tomorrow, but we'll have a video out the day after, I promise.
Like, you cannot tell me any human being could possibly do that. Unless you're telling me his videos are that low effort, I still don't believe it. I was told that he doesn't have anybody else who helps him. So, his videos really, like, I know you look at an Inabber video and you're like, wow, that's really boring. But come on, 2 days? I fucking couldn't get a Q&A out in like 2 days. Even if I was forced to, I couldn't do it. And on top of that, the guy was sick. He was fucking sick. How?
Here he is, Sloth Vivo, because I sent him my video ideas. This is just a list of suggested things by myself. Okay, so how PewDiePie took over YouTube, how Jake Paul dominated YouTube, Marcus Butler's channel dying, Logan Paul surviving the Japan situation, Alela Pond's video, a video on morgues, and how H3H3 dominated YouTube.
There's no way he just has like backup scripts and shit like that like already written. He sent these ideas to one of his friends, like he says, where he was scrolling through his DMs to read off the list to somebody. That means he hasn't even fully decided that these are going to be a thing that happens yet. So if he puts one of these out in like the next day and I show it up on the screen and I'm like, oh, he fucking did it somehow, then I'm going to be like, how? How did you do that? But I honestly doubt he'll get it out, because that's not possible. Also, I want to do the thing that I did with my Quite video, because, you know, I gotta make it fair. But yeah, Inabber, once again, is one of those types of channels, in my own opinion, that I look at it and I'm like, this is basically just a drama alert, like, you know, episode, but, like, they took one topic and stretched the shit out. Like, it always feels like that with, like, most of the content. Not all of it, but most of it. To stress out more how mind-numbing some of this stuff can get to be, let me just read you out, okay, some of the stuff from here, alright? He's got 8 videos with PewDiePie in the title, 8 videos with RiceGum in the title, 9 videos with Jake Paul in the title, 9 videos with iDubbbz in the title, 10 videos with Zoella in the title, 11 videos with Shane Dawson in the title, 15 videos with Logan Paul in the title, and 19 videos with Onision in the title. 19 videos about a man who gets 20,000 views out of fucking over 1 million subscribers on every video. How? 19! 19! People are surprised that Shane Dawson wants to work on a video with him. If I got 11 videos that were made saying how amazing I was, I'd feel pretty great too and probably want to collab with the person. Like, come on, he literally, after he found out that he was gonna get to do stuff with Shane Dawson, said this in a video.
Shane Dawson is one of the most popular YouTubers, if not the most popular YouTuber on the entire platform right now.
Shane Dawson has the biggest wiener in the world. I also love your little comparison to Logan Paul there.
He is currently going through his channel's best spell in its entire history, gaining a total of 1 million subscribers in 1 month, totaling to 16.2 million subscribers. He's also had around 200 million views in 1 month, and to put that in perspective, Logan Paul, with 18 million subscribers in all his history, has had 50 million this month.
Like, I hate Logan Paul, right? He's an idiot. But if you're trying to say that the way that Shane's channel is right now is the best stance it's had in its history, and try and say, like, do a comparison to them, let's make this realistic. Shane has gotten 216 million views in a single month on his best month in the channel's history, okay? Keep that number in mind, alright? But Logan Paul has 427 million views on his best month. Yeah, okay, it wasn't like super recent or anything, but the channel comparison of trying to say that Shane has the best stats even compared to Logan Paul, you're just sucking him off. That's what that is. Like, it's just not true. It really isn't. Also, to go back to the Onision thing, you realize what year we're in, right? It's people like you who keep Onision relevant. Like I said, the guy gets like 20,000 views on every video, and he's got like 1 million subscribers. Your videos on him probably get, in a single video, you probably get more views on that single video than he gets in fucking months, okay? Why are you still keeping his name relevant? Let him die. You might be like, oh, but it brings the bad things forward so people can see what he's like. Or, here's a better idea. You don't talk about him at all, his relevancy dies, his channel dies. You don't have to worry about his relevancy or people knowing about him if no one knows who he is. Just fucking let the next generation not know what his name is. How about that? I don't need a 22-minute video on Onision telling me why his channel died. You want me to tell you why his channel died in like 10 seconds? He didn't evolve his channel with the content that YouTube was actually trying to push forward, and in so he ended up letting his channel die with him. On top of that, people thought he was scummy too. Whoa! Boom! I don't fucking have to show you 20 minutes of footage, 22 minutes of footage to tell you those things, because that's why. That is why. Also, I want to point out your hypocrisy, you know, super quickly, because I remember back when I uploaded my Quite video and I announced saying it's going to be 40 minutes long, and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe that it would be 40-minute long video, that doesn't make any sense, blah blah blah, he has to mention other people for it to be 40 minutes long, blah blah. Bitch, you've made fucking 4 hours, over 4 hours of content on Onision. Like, half of these videos that you make on these channels and shit, it's so fucking obvious. The answer, why did their channel die? Oh, because they didn't evolve with their content, and they tried to stay the same way they were from 2010 to 17, and guess what? It fucking didn't work. Whoa, that's a big surprise. And then it's like, for the people who did make it, it's like, oh my god, they evolved their content and made things that people enjoyed so they could get a broader audience. I never would have expected that. Or sorry, was I supposed to make a fucking 20-minute long video explaining why fucking Shane Dawson's penis tastes good?
Somewhat outlandish, they say. You say we're cut from the same cloth, but I guess you fabricate, eh?
Alright, now I'm gonna more, you know, go in depth into my relations with Inabber, with what I've had to deal with him. And this is one of my favorite things that's actually happened recently, so just fucking buckle up, boys, we're gonna go in. You know what's great about all this? The fact Fraser claimed to wish me good luck on this video, saying that he apparently knows that he'd be one of the only people to apologize to me, yet he went to a member of his team right after saying that and told them to not mention me and how he handled the situation with me. And then, telling other people he doesn't care about me completely and dodging anything that has to do with me, but then thinks he's some kind of behind-the-scenes mastermind, when really I was giving out some fake info on the video and some real, just because I knew he would do this all along. Anyway, guys, that's probably gonna have to do it for the end of this severe schooling, but, actually, wait. No, it's not. There's still one more thing I think I gotta say.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Wait.
thought I wasn't gonna notice you running around drinking soy milk and fucking up the neighborhood for everybody in the commentary community? Yeah, dude, I noticed you. And that's why we're about to get things on right fucking now. It seems there's more things wrong than just your content. Communication's difficult when you think you're such a godsend. Checking for some ads, go and read your pinned comment. There's no winning being shitty while you treat it like a contest. And why you gotta be so two-faced, acting like you're friends with everybody, boy, it's too late. Cause I'ma go all in and give it all I got. I won't stop, so boy, you ain't staying at the top. Oh no, we gotta break through. It's everybody on the line who wanna say they hate you. Your moderators even wanna say shit they afraid to. Worried you'll lash out about some shit but they ain't paid to. Hey, I think you need to find your heart in something. Spreading allegations, being basic ain't a problem for 'em. Needing some salvation, got no patience, you cannot ignore it. Taking every middle stance, bitches isn't purgatory. Yeah, and your tags are a mess. If you're trying to break the guidelines, they think you've done your best. On the commentary sidelines, put you to the test. I can see you telling white lies, start to feel the stress. It seems there's more things wrong than just your content. Communication's difficult when you think you're such a godsend. Checking for some ads, go and read your pinned comment. There's no winning being shitty while you treat it like a contest. You want better than the people that you talk about, no better. We can see through all your letters, we can beat you, got no pressure. And if you're putting in some effort, sorry, I don't see it. Cause you don't do the work for shit, maybe that'll be it. This guy's the saddest of them all. Doesn't understand shit unless it comes to Logan Paul. Always talk about Onision, I think you want his balls. After sucking off Alex, man, it seems you've hit a wall. You ain't sweetest like you act, circle jerks what I recall. Good thing you went to school, you'll need that when your channel falls. It seems there's more things wrong than just your content. Communication's difficult when you think you're such a godsend. Checking for some ads, go and read your pinned comment. There's no winning being shitty while you treat it like a contest. I guess now's a good time for questions. Why'd you tell your mods that my name cannot be mentioned? Is it cause you're a scared little boy, controlling everybody cause you think they're little toys? Or maybe you're just worried that your image dries out. Guess them dogs that you have only bring you so much clout. All your videos are shit cause your channel's in a drought. All the shit that you've caused but you fucked up now. It seems there's more things wrong than just your content. Communication's difficult when you think you're such a godsend. Checking for some ads, go and read your pinned comment. There's no winning being shitty while you treat it like a contest. It seems there's more things wrong than just your content. Communication's difficult when you think you're such a godsend. Checking for some ads, go and read your pinned comment. There's no winning being shitty while you treat it like a contest.